My wife's phone vibrated while she was sleeping right next to me. The screen lit up for just a second. A voice note from a saved contact named Office HR at that moment. My heart knew something was wrong. We had been married for 12 years. 2 kids, a rented apartment, middle-class life. She taught in a school. I worked night shifts in it. Our life wasn't exciting, but I believed it was honest. The next morning, casually asked her, "Who from HR sends voice notes like that?" She didn't even look at me. "Probably forwarded by mistake," she said. And just like that, the topic was closed. But something inside me stayed open. Over the next few weeks, changes appeared quietly. She started locking her phone. She started dressing differently. Perfume before leaving. Sudden, late returns. And the most painful change. She stopped asking about my day. One evening, my daughter asked innocently, "Papa, why does Mummy talk softly in the bathroom with her phone?" I felt the ground slip under my feet. That night, when she went into the bathroom with her phone, I stood near the door. Not to hear words, but to hear laughter. The kind of laughter you don't share with just anyone. One day, she forgot her phone at home. For the first time in 12 years. I opened it. No password because she never thought I would check. The chats were not dirty. They were worse. They were emotional. Long messages. Inside jokes. Plans. Complaints about me. One message destroyed me completely. With him, I feel alive. With you, I only exist. The man was married to. His name was Samir, not HR. Not a mistake. Not a coincidence. That night I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I just asked calmly, "Do you love him?" She lowered her eyes. That was answer enough. She said it started as conversation. Then friendship. Then understanding. Then feelings, she said. I didn't plan it. I replied quietly. Neither did I plan to be replaced. For the first time, she begged. She promised to end everything. She blocked him in front of me. She cried for hours, and like a fool, I stayed because I still believed families could be repaired. For a few weeks, she tried, she cooked, she smiled. She acted like the old her. But trust is not a switch. Once it turns off, it never fully turns on again. One night during my work shift, I checked our CCTV app at home. She had left the house quietly, with makeup. With perfume? Without the kids? I followed the location. She wasn't at any relative's place. She was at a guest house. Samir's bike was parked. Outside, I didn't go in. I didn't fight. I sat in my car. Watching my marriage exit one breath at a time, when she finally came out, she was laughing, happy, alive, the way she hadn't been with me. In years, that sight broke something in me forever. When she came home, I was already awake, sitting on the sofa, light on, silent. She froze. She didn't even try to lie. She just said, "I didn't mean to hurt you this much," I asked softly. "How long?" She whispered, "Almost a year. A year of lies, of pretending, of teaching our kids honesty." While practicing betrayal, I moved to the guest room that night. Our house still had rooms, but no home. Days passed. We talked only about kids, fees, groceries, nothing else. We became strangers. Living under one roof, one morning, my son asked, "Papa, are you and Mummy angry forever?" I had no answer. Later I met Samir, not with anger, not with violence, just with truth. I said, "You didn't steal her. She handed herself to you." He looked ashamed. He said his own wife had found out. His home was breaking too. That day I realized. Affairs never create happiness. They only destroy families on both sides. That night, my wife asked, "Are you going to divorce me?" I looked at her and said, "I already lost you. Divorce is just paperwork," she cried. I didn't console her, not because I hated her, but because I was empty today. We still live under the same roof, for the children, for society, for convenience, but not for love. Sometimes she tries to talk like before. Sometimes she laughs like before, but trust doesn't return. once shattered. It only makes noise when you step on it. I no longer check her phone. I no longer ask questions. When you stop caring about answers, that is when love truly dies. I learned something the hardest way possible. Cheating doesn't begin with touch. Sometimes it begins with a conversation, a complaint, a comfort, a comparison, and the most painful truth. The person you trust the most is the one who teaches you what betrayal really feels like.